How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Dorset. Welcome back to Chesil Beach, obviously. You join me this evening, just as it's getting dark, for a nice little soul session. As we know, the weather has been ridiculous. It's now Tuesday, so yesterday was 36 degrees at home, and then today was pretty much the same. So I've left it till late at night, gonna come down, have a go for a soul overnight. High water is 2 o'clock, so it's absolutely perfect to give the soul time to come in under darkness. Yes, it's a little bit more choppy than I expected. I knew it was going to be 20-mile-an-hour winds, but it's definitely kicked it up. But it's not been sustained for a few days. The water's still clear, and it shouldn't really affect the soul fishing. And then what I'll do is stay up pretty much all night. When it gets light, I'll have a quick go for the Plaice for a couple of hours, because as you know, first light is my favourite time to target anything on this beautiful beach. Hopefully get into a Plaice or two, make my way home. So if you like your fishing videos, and you like your soul when you're Plaice fishing, and hope that we don't get any spider crabs this week, then this is definitely the video for you. As per normal, I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to put some lovely baits out there, mix it up with the rigs, and you never know, I might just catch a few fish. My name's Wayne. It's an absolute privilege yet again to fish for you this week on the mighty Chesil Beach, and I really appreciate you for watching me, and I hope you get something from it. So I thought I'd bring you back just before it gets dark. Look here, the mist is forming across the hills. It's pretty cold. I left home, it was 32 degrees, and now it's absolutely freezing. It's not too bad, I think it's still 20. But obviously compared to the last few days, that's definitely cold. Well, it is for us now. We expect it 30 degrees all the time. But look, most of this session is going to be at night. As you know, I don't always film at night, but I thought I'd bring you out for a soul session. You may not know it, but on Chesil Beach, soul fishing, and pretty much everywhere, apart from the Bristol Channel that I know of, soul fishing is best done at night. I'm pretty much going to fish the same way that I fish for Plaice. I'm going to be using my earth rigs, free below, as you know now, and I've had lots of comments and people message me, so it's URFE, earth rig, okay? It's just a little bar. You can get them pretty much anywhere. I use the Tronics Pro ones, obviously, because I work for Tronics Pro, but you can get loads of different types, so it's up to you. Whoever you prefer, use their earth rigs. But yeah, I'm going to be using an earth rig. The only difference is I'm not going to be rolling a bait around at night. I want my bait hard on the deck, so I'm going to be using free below earth rig. I'm going to put some little split shots on the snooze just to pin it to the bottom, and I'm definitely going to be using a grip lead at night. I'm going to get myself sorted. I'm going to get a rod in the water before it gets dark, and hopefully we can light it up. I can get a few bites, and you never know, we might get into a few sole. Welcome back everyone. As you can see, I've got both rods in the water. It's not exactly soul fishing weather, as you probably noticed. Yeah, I knew it was going to kick up for a few hours and then it's going to drop off tomorrow and go round northerly. Northerly on this beach, a lot of people think, oh yeah, it's straight off your back. Northerly is coming across from like West Bay area, so it can still be a little bit naughty, so it will still be churned up tomorrow. But it's only been like this for 5 or 6 hours, but I didn't really think it would be 15-foot rollers, but it is. So I may struggle fishing finesse. So my earth rigs, as you know, I don't clip them up. I can only probably hit them probably 70, 80 yards max with little bits of fresh black, nice and fine, perfect for soul fishing. But if I get tangled up or I'm not getting any fish, then I'll have to switch it up, probably put loop rigs on, or just a bagnall bar with single blacks, put it out a bit further, obviously on a grip lead to keep it nailed to the bottom. But we'll see how it goes. There's no pressure, it's a soul session because it's at night. If I don't get any soul tonight, hopefully when the wind drops off in the morning, I should get into a few Plaice. But as of last time, I might have some little mates out there that want to eat all my rigs. But I can't do nothing about it. This is the night I could come. I knew the weather was going to kick up. I can't just drop everything. I know I get out here once a week, but this is the only night I can get out this week. So I've just got to deal with it. This is how it is. As I said to you before, it's real, it's fishing, and hopefully, just hopefully, I'll get into a few fish. What I'm going to do now is bait up another rig, get ready, change the baits every 20 minutes. If I get some bites, hopefully we can catch it on camera. And if I get into a few fish, I'll bring you back, we'll light it up, and you never know, we might actually have a nice evening together. Morning. Wow. That wasn't too exciting, if I'm being totally honest. So as you can hear, hopefully, the wind has dropped right out as expected. The sea state is dropped out. And that's just what I need, really. It was going to be a challenge last night. I think the waves were, you know, at the worst point, they were over 8 to 10 foot. And it's definitely not the best when you're trying to use earth rigs, so I had one cast on each of them. Obviously when I brought them in, they were just in a massive heap, as expected, as I explained before. So I had to switch it up, use Bagnall bars, and I used a 3/8 clip down, and I just caught biting. Like, it was rough. But it's now 3:30. I fished till gone 1, so I fished high water's just gone 12, so I fished an hour after high. Nothing. I was getting stripped as well, but not by crabs. I didn't lose any hooks. I think it was just biting in bits and bobs. So I thought I'd get up an hour before light, have a little go, hopefully get a sole before it gets light, and then I'm going to hammer into the Plaice. Hopefully. So I had a hiccup then. But it's an absolutely beautiful morning. I don't know if you can see from the moon, got sea mist coming in. It's pretty eerie. I'm the only one on the beach, so you get the classic where you start having a look round. Don't want to be playing that game. But yeah, it's an hour before light. I'm gonna get the kettle on. Hopefully you can grab a sole now the water's settled out. Then first light, I'm going to be all over those Plaice. As you know by now, my name's Wayne. This is a new day. This is Chesil Beach. I've definitely got a chance. Good morning everyone, and thanks again for watching. So I've had about 3 casts this morning. I've lost a couple hooks, but I've definitely got a fish on here. Lovely bite. I thought it was a smooth hound, but I thought it was going to keep going. Just hope it's a nice big sole. Or it could be a Plaice now, because it's just getting light. Definitely a fish on. Nice to get a solid bite. It's been pretty hard. But the water's settling down, as you can see now. Doesn't feel too big. Just hope it's not a doggy, eh? Or a big spider crab. But it's definitely fishy. Well, it's a definite bite anyway. Come on then. Please be a nice sole. Please don't come off. Nice bit of weave. Got through the shock leader. The worst point. The worst point when you got weave. Keep the tension on. Could be a sole, sitting deep. Wow, it's definitely not a sole. Whatever it is, it's kicking off. Oh, that's a big smooth hound. Just woke up. Oh well. Never mind. Oh, it's a fish, and I'm happy. Yes. It's a nice smooth hound, no? And I've also got my other line, which is lovely. Right, I can sort this fish out in a minute. There's a nice smooth hound. It's not a sole, it's not a Plaice. It's a bloody smooth hound, mate. No, it's all right. I'm not worried. Probably 6 or 7 pounds, so it put up a good fight. He started scrapping when it was in close. But yeah, there's a nice smooth hound. I'll get this one back. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chesil Beach. Fish on. Yeah, well, I think we've got our target. Lovely. Oh, nice Dorset Plaice. Not the biggest, I don't think. Wow. The sun's right up now. It's just gone 8:30 and I'm into my first place. Not the biggest, but a beautiful fish. It's been pretty hard, but I've had a hang, had a dogfish, lost about 3 or 4 hooks, but it's just what it is. But yeah, I've stuck at it, and eventually I've got myself a nice Dorset Chesil Beach Plaice. This one's absolutely nailed it. So what I'm going to do is go in through the gills nice and gently, unhook it and put her back. But there you go. If you keep trying, you will get rewarded in the end. As I said to you before, it's not always the biggest fish. If you target a fish and you catch it, then that's some sort of achievement at the moment. We know the fishing isn't so good as what it used to be, and it's definitely harder. So when you get a reward, just be chuffed. And if you don't catch, just enjoy yourself anyway. That's what I try and do. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bit, seaweed on your leader knot. Oh yes, another Plaice. This one's not as big and he's tangled my rig, but there you go. You all right? There's another little Plaice. Not the biggest, I know. That's a target species, and what do we say about target species? Very good, mate. All right, it's a bit small, yeah? But still a Plaice. We're Plaice fishing on Chesil and catching Plaice. Same as before, Bagnall bar, nice bit of black. Rolled around. I've caught a couple spiders, but they're not relentless. For some reason, they're not taking my hooks, which is good. I think they're just the really small ones. But I've got this in the bucket. I'm gonna unhook him, I'll get him back. But we're catching fish, and it's a nice day. So what more can you ask for? I'll keep going, hopefully I'll come back, I'll get some bigger ones, And you never know, it might turn out to be a good session. It's already a good session because we're outside, we're enjoying it, we're nice and relaxed, and we're feeling good about ourselves. So I hope you're enjoying it. I know the fishing isn't crazy, but we're getting a few fish. Thanks for watching. So I'm just winding in. I'm going to call it a day now. I got a bit to do today. Started raining. I've had 3 plaice and a smooth hound. Loads of painting last night and about 5 spider crabs. But it feels like I might have something on here. So I could finish off the day with a fish or the morning with a fish. Just round it off just nicely, and I think that'd be a good point to call it a day. Get myself off home and go to work. Brilliant. But yeah, it's been pretty hard, but it is what it is. As we keep saying, it's live. It's fishing on Chesil once a week. Bit of weight, but there's been a lot of weed in the water, so I'm not holding my breath, but it does feel fishy. Still feels fishy. Oh yeah, it's a Plaice. Yeah, boy. There we are. No, it's not. It's a flounder. It's another species. Oh well. It's a flatfish, everyone. Come on then. There you have it. A flounder. This fish is actually a Plaice, it's just a dark one. He's got some nice orange spots, but he looks like he's been beat up there. He's been through the runner, this one. He's probably tripping over all those spider crabs like there. But look, I'm gonna get this one in the bucket. That's the final cast of the day or the morning, and I caught myself a Plaice. So that's 4 Plaice now, 1 smooth hound, and a load of painting last night. Obviously the conditions didn't help. It was super rough, so the sole didn't want to feed, and that's just life. But we got into a few fish, and I'll get this one in the bucket. Cheers everyone.